has education transformed your personal and professional life?
Personally and professionally, education has transformed my life so that it's a lot more exciting. Personally, I'm able to engage more with my son in different areas that I wouldn't have been able to do before, that I wasn't equipped to do before. Professionally, it's allowed me to be able to interact better with my students, to build professionally, not just in my specific area, but in incorporating technology and STEM in the classroom. Education has really transformed my life. Dr. Stacy?
So over the course of my life, I had the privilege of being raised in an environment where I understood that education was the great equalizer, and that focusing on my education and pursuing it over my lifetime would be the ticket to prosperity. And so, in fact, as a first-generation student in higher education within my family, I was able to also be a model for my sister and others. The reason that I'm here at UCCI is later in life, I decided to continue my education to pursue a doctorate in educational leadership and management. Because having worked in the profession in academia for a number of years, I realized that my true passion was for helping others to realize the value of education. And so I've committed my time and my talents to becoming the best that I could be, working with faculty to do so, and that is what brought me here to UCCI, and I am very grateful for the role that education has had in shaping my life.
The fact is that most of us who come from Caribbean environments begin from a place of relative socioeconomic disadvantage. And historically, education has been the route that persons take to achieve social mobility. And so in my case, it's quite similar. We start off at a particular point, and if it were not for education, we would not have the kinds of opportunities that we have had. And that's why I personally am very grateful for what I got, very grateful for my teachers who gave me opportunities. And that has transformed my outlook on education and the kind of person I ought to be in giving back. So even though I teach and administer at UCCI, I'm also involved in the community. I do quite a bit of volunteer work. I run a program, the 60 Education Volunteer Program and so on, because of a belief I have that having received, one has an obligation to give back to society.
Like Dr. Livingston, I'm from the Caribbean, and what I've found out growing up, that education was the way in which my life could be changed. So what education has really done for a little girl coming from a village where your parents were high school graduates is that it has broadened my knowledge in different areas. It has developed competencies which I am now using throughout my career. It has allowed me to become more reflective. It has allowed me to become a critical thinker. It has enhanced relationships with my peers, my students, industry partners. It has provided avenues for networking, for sharing my expertise. It has helped me to see the world through different lenses. It has helped me to respect diversity, to build my core values, and it has made me a world citizen. What education has done for me is it has helped me in my current job to be able to share my experience, to be able to help my students to see the value of education and to see that in learning, they too can reach all their aspirations.
Complete the sentence. Education is blank.
Education is the heart of innovation. And in the 21st century, innovation is what we need for the future. Education is what our students are going to use to build the 22nd century. We won't be around to see it, but education is innovation.
So my colleagues have given their description of what education is. But for me, and I'll say it in one word, education is and should be transformative. What do you think, Dr. Stacy?
Education is transformational. It is the beginning and the end of humanity and our ability to really realize our full potential and to become everything that we hoped that we would be.
Well, education for me is the training of minds to ensure personal and societal transformation towards the good. I believe that education is not just the pursuit of a program, but that it is the harmonious development of a total person as an intellectual, moral, spiritual being, and that if we fall short of that, it is not really education.